Hi there. Today I thought I would do something a little different. We're going to do a tour of a grocery store. This is a new concept from Whole Foods called 365, and it is a smaller, kind of more discount-oriented grocery store. I live in Austin, Texas, and there's one in Cedar Park, which is North Austin, and then we're also getting one in East Austin soon in 2018. So, overall, I was really happy with my experience and thought it was an awesome store. The easiest way to explain this is that it's very similar to Walmart's neighborhood markets, where there's a smaller store that's not quite as overwhelming as like the huge Whole Foods stores that you can have. So they carry about 90% of all their own store brand, which is also called 365. The quality of their brand is awesome, and they have items here which I had not seen or noticed, I suppose, in a normal Whole Foods. And then, of course, they sell fresh produce, but it tends to be a smaller portion, so it doesn't have a giant display. You have a refrigerated case with just your basic items of what they might sell in a few days. They also have sales and coupons and a mailing list where you can get special deals. And I find that their prices are about 50 cents to $1 less than a normal Whole Foods. And they have kind of imperfect vegetables, whereas a real large Whole Foods, it's immaculate. You're never going to see anything that's not perfect. It was refreshing to see maybe those vegetables that were shaped a little funny but still perfectly good, or that cauliflower where maybe they removed one of those old ones that got bruised. And they do have an amazing salad bar. Salad bars are a great way to save a little money if you only need a few vegetables and not a huge amount. They also have an awesome hot bar and pizza and soups and dishes from India like samosas and curries. It was great. And they are about $1 cheaper per pound than normal Whole Foods, so it is a little bit more savings. I did notice that things were not rotated as quickly as a normal Whole Foods, but I'm more than happy to have rice that might have been sitting out for an hour on the display case. They also have bulk bins, which are also a great way to save money because they're reducing their packaging, but you can also buy a smaller portion of rice, beans, flour, all sorts of things. They do have a butcher and fresh meat and seafood. It is a little more in line with normal grocery store prices because normal Whole Foods can be a little pricey. Their dairy items, they do sell their brand as well as other brands, and I do find that their dairy here is less expensive than dairy products at a normal sized Whole Foods. All of their frozen section and refrigerated section are enclosed. There are no open refrigerator type things. So they are saving money on electricity and passing that savings on to you with slightly lower prices. Most of their items are their brand, of course, just like everywhere else. Their pizza and entrees are delicious, and then they also carry a few local brands and kind of national frozen foods. While they don't have an extravagant in-store bakery or displays, they do carry the same great cakes, cupcakes, puddings, all sorts of things in their case. They do also sell beer and wine here in Texas, and they have a little on-site restaurant slash bar where you can order just like you would at a restaurant. Now, normal Whole Foods often have little food stations where you can order hot food. This one has one station, and it is a taqueria. They also sell some unusual items you don't find at most grocery stores. This is maki, which is a Japanese ice cream, and it comes in little different flavors, and it is wrapped in a kind of a gelatin. They also sell whole roast chicken for $7.99, which is cheaper than a normal sized Whole Food and a little more in line with grocery store prices. They also have kind of meal prep items, already chopped vegetables, pre-made salads and snacks and soups, which are great if you are trying to pack lunches for your family. They also have sushi, which is very good. And then they have a little dining area if you want to eat in the store. And a beautiful storefront in a shopping center. It is right near the DSW, the Nordstrom Rack, Marshalls. If you haven't checked out Cedar Park lately, what used to be a few years ago just a big open field has really developed into a lot of stores and restaurants and apartments and houses. So it's a bustling area, great to check out. If you like these kind of videos, please leave me a comment and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks so much for watching.